Yo, what's going on YouTube? This is Friday evening, like 7 or 6 p.m. right now. Just went to the gym and came back. I'm just going to buy the healthy foods over there. And this morning I talked with the psychologist regarding the issue I'm facing, and she actually gave a letter to continue with the doctor, and also I had to scan my head again. Scan my head again. And also she suggested to join something in the community psychologist service because I'm going to be out of university for 1 year after this semester. So I just have to keep on continuing. I cannot after this semester I cannot continue with the university, so I had to find out help from outside. That's why she was suggesting that, and that was it. And then I bought this phone. I'm talking with the phone that iPhone 7 rose gold. Bought it for like 250 bucks, trying to flip it for like 300 bucks. 300 bucks. Hopefully it will bring a good profit. And also order the kit, the iPhone kit, to repair phone. Actually I see I can repair phone, computers and everything. Maybe I will practice repairing everything. It's easy to repair everything. Like back in the days you had to go to college, learn stuff and all the things. Nowadays everything is on YouTube. You don't have to go to college, man. Fuck college. That's what my topic also going to be. Like the degree, college degree, university degree, everything is fucking fraud. Everything is fucking fraud. I'm going to talk about that today. Before I talk about that, I revise what I talked about in this morning. In this morning I was talking about, what did I talk about? Don't be a dick. That was yesterday. Don't be a dick, man. Don't be, if you're in a company, the culture is really important. So don't be rude and mean to other people. That was because if you are an employee and if you're hiring those people, you should fire them first. You don't know how much damage they are doing for that your company. I know Steve Jobs is a great leader. He's been a dick face. He has been a dick face. Like he was being rude to employees, but that's not the necessary way to. You always have to do that. You know, it worked out for him because he's an employee and he just trust in. Actually, what's the point even? Like he just made everybody unhappy, man. That's not even a good way to live. So Steve Jobs' strategy sucks basically. You can create good products, yeah, you can feel happy about that, but if you're killing employees and making that output, what is that? What kind of yeah, I don't know, man. Steve Jobs is not a good example, but if you're creating a company, you have to see the people. You have to see the long term. If the people somebody is being a dick, you better fire him first. You better fire him first. That one was I was talking about yesterday, and this morning I was talking about something else. I was talking about be unfocused. Be unfocused is basically, if you are an entrepreneur, you have to do multiple things. You cannot just stick with one thing and hope everything will work. No, you have to do multiple things. If you look at big businessmen, business guys, they will have like 3 ideas in an hour, and they try to implement, and in a day they will have a bunch of things going around. They cannot just focus on one thing at a time. So you have to be like unfocused as fuck if you are an entrepreneur. um, you will be the unfocused guy ever if you are an entrepreneur. But if you are in a job, certain career, let's say you are a PhD engineer and you want to just stick with the jobs and you want to just be that, yeah, do that. I don't know whether it will be happy or not, but if that's your passion, yeah, of course. But even to find out the passion, you have to try multiple things. You never know until you try something else whether that makes you happy or not. Like let's say you have a bunch of foods, you're only eating certain kind of foods and think that's going to be the tastiest food ever, but you didn't even try the other foods. So you have to try multiple things. You have to try multiple things to realize what's makes you happy and what's your best fit career. That's why being unfocused is best, because you will find out a lot of things that you never know. You know, you never knew. That's what yesterday. And today I'm going to talk about these degrees. The degrees, college, university degrees. Basically, it's all gonna go out by time. Like people are spending so much time, I mean so much money into this. Let's say you are in a top university, it's all branding. you study the same shit. Actually there are particular professors. It's not the university that make you smart or something like that. It's the professors, knowledgeable professors who can actually literally, it's all going to be internet soon. You know, everything is now Khan Academy. Khan Academy is going to be top, and literally you can be top if you like just hire like 15 top professor in all the fields and make them teach and make it a channel and sell online, teach online. You're gonna be the top brand on internet, because nobody is doing that right now. Everybody's stuck with the university, but it's all gonna go out soon by time. So if you have that idea and you can implement it, yeah, that's a great idea to break through the system. Like it's all, you know, the university we are doing right now, it's all fucking branding. You know, University of Toronto pay like a huge amount of money to get the same degree I'm getting from University of Windsor for very cheap. You know, it's all same piece of paper. At the end of the day, you don't even get a job for that paper. That's the worst thing. So it's a fucking fraud. It's a you know, in the system, the best fraud ever is the education system right now. People literally are studying masters and don't get a job. Then what the fuck is that? What the fuck is that? You put a lot of money and you don't even get the, you get the degree, and that's for short term. I know companies require certain accomplishment to get the job, but that's for the short term. If you get fired, you're fucked. So that's what I'm saying. Like university degrees, it's just a fucking scam, man. The system is you know, people just pay a huge amount of money in the top universities. It's all branding game. They're playing the branding game. University of Toronto, University of Waterloo, it's not nothing better than University of Windsor if the professor is different. Like let's say a smartest professor in this university and the dumbest professor in that university. If you study from this university, you get much more value for the money you put in than you study in the top university. So you know what's the point? It's all the same shit. You just pay the money, and that's why I'm saying, like, if you have entrepreneurship tendency, and if you are studying in a university, you're fucking up everything. You're fucking up your money, you're fucking up your time, you're fucking up everything. Okay, if your parents spending money and you are ready to do that, okay, but the money, if it's you are getting from the loan, the government charge a huge amount of interest, and the worst thing is you cannot even get out from the debt. Like, you cannot just bankrupt. You can bankrupt anything, but you cannot bankrupt the student loan. You know, you cannot bankrupt that. So that's you can see that's a fucking fraud over there. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the topic today. See you guys later.